The following Wicked Turtle Network presentation has strong language and strong content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, peeps? It's your boy, the Penguin, and welcome back to the show that is titled by the intro, What Up, Peeps? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to What Up, Peeps? Again, this is your boy and your host, the Penguin. Welcome back to the Wicked Turtle Network. If you have been a fan with us, thank you for being here. If you're new, let me describe what we do here. We have something called homework. Our homework is basically movies and TV shows we watch and we review. So this is our special Halloween edition. I'm sorry it was not on last week. Well, I think I might have. Yeah, I did have a podcast last week, but I'm going to briefly describe that we're going to probably start doing this every 2 weeks. I'm cutting back a week. We're getting into the busy seasons of holidays and stuff like that. And I really just don't have time to, plus, how do I put it? A weekly podcast for this format is not warranted, just because, when we do our catch up and our Wicked Turtle news / Penguin news, yeah, I want to be able to share a lot of my life personally to you, the listener, and the viewer. So that's that. I can tell you guys, hold on one second. Yeah, I can tell you guys that, well, I officially made my Christmas list. I gave it to my wife. I told her what I wanted. And I can tell you, beginning next year, we're going to be ramping up brand new audio, brand new video podcast called Wicked Turtle Spotlight, where we spotlight small business and people. So it's a nice interview show that we're going to have here. Also, I also want to tell you guys, too, we're going to be bringing back the Slam. So that's pretty cool. And I'll get to that here soon. But let's pay some bills right now. Let's talk about RAZE. RAZE energy drinks. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag RAZE Rebellion with RAZE energy drinks. RAZE energy drinks gives you fresh, what stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with giving you no crash. RAZE has zero sugar with electrolytes and BCAA aminos. So hashtag raise up and go to your local GNC vitamin shop and now Sam's Club and pick up a can or a case today. But if you want a lot of flavors, you can go to repsports.com. Use promo code WickedTurtle for 15% off your order, and that code will be in the description of this cast. I usually like to take a few minutes and highlight RAZE. Again, this month, since I went to Sam's Club and bought a case of RAZE energy drinks, which you guys can do that. If you want to support the channel and you like all kinds of different flavors, they do have different variety packs on the website. I do encourage you to go on there, use the code Wicked Turtle, get 15% off your order. And I'll tell you right now, they do have some delicious flavors. They also have mug cakes. They also have flapjacks, which are pancakes. And all those are protein based. So they have a good protein with low sugar. In fact, maybe 1 gram of sugar per serving is actually for their protein stuff. And they're pretty high in protein. They also have other dietary supplements there if you guys are interested, sleep aids, stuff like that. So, but I do like to highlight one drink per month. And this month I'm highlighting Blue Shock. Blue Shock. This is actually in the Walmart. They're by Walmart. Sam's Club. I'm sorry. Sam's Club case. Blue Shock. It's Blue Shock Rainbow and Baja Lime, which I'll tell you right now, all three of them are really good. Baja Lime's like a coconut with a limey taste. And Rainbow is Skittles. That's what Rainbow is. I have said that before on this show. I have talked about Rainbow before because I bought a whole case of Rainbow. Blue Shock, though, is one of my faves, though. This is really good. I really thought this was going to be like blue raspberry, which it is. It's more of like a blueberry-esque type taste. I liked it a lot. It was my go-to when we had the case. We don't have any more at all. We were out. We were officially out of energy drinks. But yeah, let's talk about some news now with myself and the Wicked Turtle Network. This month or this past 2 weeks was pretty cool. I finally got to hang out with one of the founders, the Kilowatt. It's been a while since I actually hung out with him, except for like when I brought him home when he hit a deer. But I was able to actually sit down with him, talk to him, hang out, do some stuff, enjoy his birthday. So he invited me to the show in Reading, and which was cool. I mean, I showed up with cash. I was going to pay a ticket, but he told me I didn't have to. And so what I did is to help out is I went into full penguin mode like I used to do for PPW. And I was worked the hot dog stand there with, as you guys can see, Paul Bow in the background. Alex is actually back there by the curtain. I worked the hot dog concessions and sold hot dogs, and I dressed up as Dante from Clerks, which is on our homework. We will talk about that tonight too. But I dressed up as Dante. That was my thing. I thought I did pretty good because I already slammed the goatee. That was my thing. Underneath that, I actually had a was it Ranger Danger shirt that was underneath that. So, but I'll show you some more pics. Here's the Kilowatt. He dressed up as a woman, and he looked like a damn good woman. There you go. There's some more pics there of me and the Kilowatt. Getting together with him is always a special moment for me. Is always fun. We're really good friends, and besides Wicked Turtle, we were super good friends before Wicked Turtle. So, you know, with Wicked Turtle, yeah, you guys already know the backstory. But hopefully, maybe sometime, maybe next year, we'll have him on as a surprise guest. That would be nice. I also caught up with some different performers. I saw shout out to ADENA STEELE and Kit Raff. He was there. And she was there, and I talked to both of them. Great people. Abs was there. I talked to him, and a lot of the HTW staff and staff and performers were there. And I'll tell you right now, guys and gals, I had such a blast. It was good to be back on a wrestling program. This program was fantastic. I cannot say anything more about High Tension Network and how they run their shows. They're very professional. It's a very safe space. It was fun. Like, it looked like the performers and the staff were all having fun. And, you know, show night is usually a crazy night. And I'll tell you right now, everybody held their cool and everybody had fun. And it was cool to see. It really was. It was really good to see. And it was really fun. And I look forward to going to future shows there. Yeah, it was just so much fun. I had a great time, and I was with my family. You know, not when I say my family, like Alex and his mom, and of course Savage Granny was there, and we just it was fun. It was just great times, and it just felt right to be there. You know, and it was awesome. I loved it. I hustled, and I also had a good time. I also got to see, speaking of old friends, I snatched this. This is the Goonbusters poster. That was I have this. This will go up on my wall as long and yeah, this will go up on my wall here. I'll probably put it here so you guys can see it. But I also ran into, there's Kit Raff and there's the coach. They were the Goonbusters, and it was good to see the coach. It's good to talk to him. He took a hell of a bump there at the end of the show. You can see Alex back in the corner, by the way. But he took a hell of a bump. It was a good show, and it was just fun to see. And it was good to see the coach. It really was. It was very good to see the coach. I've seen him before online, but actually met him in person, and it was pretty cool. So it was good to see the coach, and yeah, shout out to him and his baby. I'll put all. By the way, I'll put a high tension in the description. I'll also put links to all of Coach's socials and stuff too, if you guys want to hang out with him. And ADENA STEELE. I'll put ADENA STEELE stuff in there because she was awesome. Small story with ADENA STEELE. I actually I bought a sticker off of her. She was like $2, but I gave her like such a high amount. I gave her like a $20 bill because that's all I had. And I told her, I was like, you know what? I'll buy it, but she gave me the change, and I told her just to keep some of the change back since she couldn't break the whole 20. And she gave me a sticker, and I gave her a sticker. And then she gave me another one for my son. So I have a sticker for my son, and I didn't put it up yet. It's going to go back here with all my walls of stickers back here, as you see, or probably go right up here with my Wicked Turtle sticker. Yeah, that was fun. It was good to talk to her. She's such a good person, and I know her from PPW, and it was just fun to talk to her. And again, when it comes to our shout outs, I'll put her in the description too. But it was just good to talk to everybody there, and the maestro who does our theme songs here on he did our theme song here for What Up Peeps, which is awesome. And it was just fun to be there, and that's kind of like the word of the day here. I've been having so much fun now that I'm like so mentally free from my old job to now. I just feel so good. Like it's everything that I do now is just an enjoyment of life. And and of course it was this past couple weeks was a celebration of the Kilowatts birthday. And if you guys are online and you guys have like follow me on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook. I posted our personal videos that I did for the Kilowatt. We do this every year. I mean, he didn't have time to do one for me this year, but every year we kind of do like a video to like, it's kind of a parody of our birthdays basically. But I did a parody for him, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. I did that in like 20 minutes because I'm a genius. So but it was fun to do. So all right, and moving on. I also did for the Scouts. We had Trunk or Treat, and I called it Frunk or Treat because of my Tesla. I called it Frunk or Treat, and we did a Minecraft theme trunk to try to advertise for the Cub Scouts / Boy Scouts. And here's a picture of that. If you guys are listening, I'm sorry you can't see it. We did a very good job. It looked good. It was fun. We had Halloween tunes. As you seen, little penguin there in the background. He's playing in the background, and our friend Steph was in the corner here. But it was fun. The Cub Scouts helped out. It was a fun time. There was a big turnout there. It was a super huge turnout. Here's another picture. There's me with the trunk open. But it was a huge turnout, and it was awesome. It was good times. And then after that, we went to Thursday. It was on a Thursday. We went to trick-or-treating. My son did really good. It was fun to walk around and feel good. Well, I got some boba. As you guys know me, I love boba. And I stopped at a new pho place. It's in Anvil. I want to eat there. I'm probably going to review there. But here you go, guys. There's some of the menu here. It's called Faux Bar and Grill. If you guys look at the top there, I'm sorry if you're listening, you can't hear it. It's www.fauxbargrill.com. It's on the West Main Street there in Annville. I'm sorry, I don't have their number that well. Oh, here we go. Here's their number. If you guys want to call, if you guys are local, you can call and maybe do like a pickup order, which their number is 717-685-1562. They are open from 11 a.m. to 6:30. That's for boba. They have full bars from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. and they have full dine-in from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So if you guys are in the Annville area, I suggest to try them out. It smelled so good in there. They have Korean barbecue in there, which was fantastic. I'm gonna see if I can. Once I review them, I'm gonna see if I can try to get them on my interview show and in the new year, and we'll do do a little interview for Wicked Turtle, which is great. And the only way to know about all that stuff is here you go. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and on Twitter. Definitely check us out on Facebook and YouTube. That's our two main streaming platforms that we use. Twitter, I'm still trying to get used to the Twitter. I'm not the biggest fan of it. TikToks, I'm trying to do some TikToks. I'm going to be doing some TikToks soon. So, but this is our Halloween episode. We are on Halloween, and I am hoping that you guys are ready for the Great Pumpkin. I am ready for the Great Pumpkin. I hope the Great Pumpkin comes tomorrow, and it's just like Santa Claus. So, I hope you guys are ready for the Great Pumpkin. If not, go watch this movie. If you don't know what this is, go watch this movie. It's Charlie Brown's It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's a fantastic movie. It is a classic. I suggest you see Apple TV has it. So if you have an Apple TV, you can actually watch it on there. But you could find it around the webs. I'm pretty sure YouTube has it, but get ready for the Great Pumpkin. So I was going to title this I am. I'm going to title this Halloween, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. So our Halloween episode, what up, peeps? Halloween episode, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. That's probably what it's going to be. And it's not a Clint Eastwood reference. I didn't watch any Clint Eastwood movies, but I watched 3 movies. And let's start off with the ugly first. Let's talk about the Munsters. So, I'm going to get into this for a little bit. This movie, I was excited about it because when I was a kid, I loved the TV show, and I watched the TV show a lot. And the comedy was always cheesy and how he talked and stuff like that. But when I saw this as a movie, I'm like, oh, cool. All right, so we're going to introduce this to a new crowd, to the new crowds that are here, to 2020 crowds, the like my son could watch it and stuff like that. And it was, I hate to say it, guys, but it was not that good. The acting was not the best. The comedy was not there. And I have to agree with like the Kilowatt when we were talking the other night that I'm pretty sure that they should have. This needed an upgrade from the TV show up. If you're just going straight TV show, it was good. But if your mind is still glued to like what the modern age and what we are right now, yes, this was not there. It didn't hit those marks, and it was not that good. I'm gonna admit it. This is one of the first movies I watched a little bit towards. There was like 20 minutes left, and it was almost the same thing a lot over and over again. And I just said to myself, you know what? I'm done. I can't watch this no more. It was one of those things where I was looking at my phone, I was texting, I was looking on Facebook or TikTok or whatever. I was not interested in this whatsoever. And it's weird because I like the TV shows, but this did not like at all. And I don't know what to say. Like it's just one of those, it's a stinker. It really is. And it's weird because dude, when Rob Zombie made like House of a Thousand Corpses, and those movies, like, they were fantastic. Little gross, but really good. And I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna get a hold of this, and it's gonna be pretty cool. And then he also did a Halloween version, which was really cool too. But this was just, it just did not hit. It didn't hit where it was supposed to hit. And for my rating for this, guys and gals, I'm gonna give this. I can't go higher than it's gonna be a 3. That's all I can say. It is gonna be a 3. It was just not that good. I don't recommend watching this. I mean, I do say go ahead and watch it and give your opinions, but it was just not that good of a movie. And I am so sorry that I have to go like down here because I totally love this TV show. The movie was not for me, and it was horrible. Horrible for me to watch. Like, I was struggling. The struggle was real for this one. So let's go to the bad. And I hate to do this because we're going to be talking about Halloween Ends. Now, the last one, Halloween Kills, I think it was called, was pretty good. It was okay. This one was all over the place. This had, when it went into its nostalgia stuff, it was good. Like, when it went into more like, how do I put it? When it's nostalgia, like it's song. When its song hit and the pumpkins and the titles and the beginnings, good. Got you pumped up for it. But it was just so weird. There was some weird spots. Like, there was like a guy who and to be honest, I thought that this was what was going to happen, that they were going to move this franchise over and keep it going, because, you can't just end this franchise, because Michael Myers is a huge character. And I really thought with the kid, and again, these are a little bit of spoilers here, guys and gals, if you haven't seen it yet, a little bit of spoilers here. I thought the kid was going to take over the mask and keep it going. That didn't happen. We saw Michael Myers basically die. Maybe we'll see. The end scene was a little bit weird. Got you think. I think I got you thinking a little bit, but it was a little bit weird. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, hold on, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, it didn't hit the marks that I wanted. It's not the best Halloween movie. Like, it just didn't hit the marks that I wanted. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is going to be epic. Epic. And it just was not that epic. It was not that epic at all. And now I'm not going to give it it's not a pooper score. I can tell you right now. I can tell you that it was, it's something I would watch in this series, but it's not my go-to movie for Halloween, And last year I dove into each episode. I think, was it last year? The year before last? It was the year before last. I dove into each episode with the Kilowatt, because this is one of his favorite franchises. And I dove into those episodes, and I actually dove into those movies a lot and rewatched them. And some of them I watched twice. And yeah, I was into it, and I still am into it, And as a series, and if anybody knows me, when I watch like the first movie, I got to watch them all. So that's just how my brain is wired, and I watch all the movies, and I take my time and I watch all of them. So I'm not going to throw this in the complete pooper. Like, it was okay movie to watch. And when I do an okay score, that's usually a 7. That's what it is. An okay score is like a 6 to a 7. And that's where we're at here. We're at a 7 here. It was good to watch for the franchise, good ending for the franchise, but I want to know if they're going to continue it. We will see. We will see. And that's all I have to say about Halloween Ends. It's an okay movie to watch. it's if you're a lover of this franchise, you might have the same vibes that I have, but it was just, as my son would say, meh, you know, eh, you know. So let's move on to the next one. We have a third one, and it's not Halloween-ish. It was it's cool because I had to review it because it's one of my favorite franchises, and I'm talking about Clerks. Clerks is a fantastic franchise to watch, and characters that you will see in all of Kevin Smith's movies like evolve in through each movie. So like Jay and Silent Bob, which was in Clerks, had their own movie, and then they had the second one, and then you saw them in Dogma, and you saw them here. Like they had their own cartoon series, and they did this and they did that, and so like it's a thing with Kevin Smith stuff. It's definitely a thing. And I'll tell you right now, like it's something that it holds a special place in my heart. Clerks does. It's such a good thing, and it was, man, this movie. It started off where I was a little scared because one of the characters had a heart attack, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna die. Like this sucks. And I was like, okay, cool. And then it got into the whole Clerks humor, which is funny is because this movie, Clerks 3, I'm going to tell you right now, is basically Clerks 1 almost. Like they shot almost all the scenes, like they were making a movie within a movie, and they shot all the scenes of Clerks, the original Clerks, in there. And Silent Bob was the director, by the way, which was freaking funny. But then what's crazy about this movie is that it went from a comedy to a heartstringer. And I'm not going to give away the ending. You guys should just watch this movie and you'll understand what I mean. And it was wow. That's all I had to say was wow. And you know, I talked to Kilowatt about this. This is one of his favorite franchises too. And he was telling me he's like, dude, it was a tear jerker at the end. I'm like, yeah, no, like it was, and it was some serious shit, it really was. And I'm telling you right now, like this is the good, and it was a very good movie, and it's gonna be up there high on my rating. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna give this an 8. And I'm telling you, you should watch it. It's a fantastic movie to watch. It has so many ups and downs and lows and highs and mids, and it was just fantastic. Just fantastic. Even Jay and Silent Bob in there, of them being as old as they are, was fantastic. As old as Dante and Randall was fantastic. All the classic characters there. Ming was in this, which was fantastic. It's just a good movie, and if you're a fan of the franchise, it's one of those things where you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, awesome, thank you, Kevin Smith. And I'm gonna say this on the internet, I thank you, Kevin Smith. Thank you for making this franchise. Thank you for introducing us to these characters, and just, you know, the quick stop, man. The quick stop is going to be awesome. Is always awesome. I have a shirt now that says the quick stop on it, which is awesome. I'm going to wear that religiously because I just love this franchise. And I started watching after this. I watched Clerks 1, the uncut director's cut, which was fantastic. By the way, there were some deleted scenes that was in there that I didn't even know. And then there was, and then I watched Clerks 2, of course, and Jay and Silent Bob, and then I'll have, was it Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, the second one. I'm gonna do that one actually. I might even do that tonight, to be honest. But it was just awesome. It was a good movie, highs, lows, mids, and just a tearjerker at the end. And I'll tell you right now, again, I'm not spoiling it for anybody. Just please watch this movie. I'm giving it an 8. It's definitely one of my favorite movies. It was one of my favorite franchises. So I say, hey, it's a highly recommended, thumbs up, and definitely watch that movie. And you know what? Halloween, by the way, also watched that too. It wasn't too bad. It was a meh movie. It's a good one. It is the season, so yeah, you know. And Clerks was good. Munsters, I can't recommend, guys. I'm sorry, I just can't recommend that movie. It was just so bad. You know, it was just so bad in all levels. Yo, listen, if you're into that, like that's cool, but like I wasn't into it, and it was just very just ugh. Like I wanted to see something different. I love that they didn't use the original actors. They had the look. They all did the look, which was cool. They had the looks in that movie, but it was just ugh. It was just so stale. And it's we live in this type of world now where that type of humor is just stale. That's all I have to say. You know. All right, guys and gals, let's move on to promotions. I already promoted half the people I'm going to promote. HTW, go check them out. Follow all their stuff. Go to IWTV, watch them on that. You'll see their pay-per-views. In fact, you'll probably see the Halloween show coming up I think it's this week. You'll probably see the Halloween show there on IWTV. I don't think they have any promo codes right now, but it's like $10 a month. Spend the $10 for the month. You'll get to see some really good independent wrestling on there. I highly recommend it. Also, the Maestro, guys, got to show him some love, man. He does some phenomenal work. He's really good guy, really good dude. I could not be. I showed so much respect for him when I saw him at the show. I threw out so much respect. I was like, dude, man, thanks for letting me be here. Thanks for letting me help out. I was like, yo, you have no idea what has done this for my mind and to help me keep moving forward on my journey. And this is just one path. Like I really wanted to go, and I really wanted to help out my friends. And I consider the Maestro one of my friends, and I consider, like I said, like Alex is like my best friend, and I consider Maestro a really good friend. And I just want to say thank you for everything he's done for me. Like he let me help out there at the show, and also let me also doing the intro for this show. And I'm truly just happy to have him as a friend and call him a friend, my friend here. And thank you. That's all I have to say. And the only thing I can do to help him out is to just go over and you could subscribe to HTW, High Tension. That's him and Alex, or the co-owners there. Just subscribe to that. Also, the coach. That's another one I'm going to throw the shout out. I'll throw all his info again in the description. Shout out to the coach. Definitely shout him out. They're good people. ADENA STEELE, fantastic person. Go to their stuff. Follow everything she does. She's all over the place, man. She's one of the premier women athletes in this state. And of course, New York and New Jersey and all that stuff too. But in this state, a lot of people know who ADENA STEELE is. She's well-traveled person. Her and Kit Raff. Like I think I said the coach, yes, and Kit Raff, yes. And of course, also I can't keep without myself. Follow Wicked Turtle Network, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter at Wicked Turtle Net. Give us some love. If you can't, click the link tree and buy some merch. Which, by the way, I'm being festive. I am wearing my Wicked Turtle. Are you turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Are you? But I'm wearing my orange shirt to be festive today. You can pick up that at the Wicked Turtle store. I am going to be, I finally made a decision on that. And within the new year, when the new year comes around, we are moving our stuff over to TeePublic. I was told that it's a little bit better platform, and it'll help you guys out when it comes to buying some merch. Sorry about that, by the way, but it'll help you guys out. I'd like to get some merch out there. If you guys could, it'd be cool if you pick up some, even a sticker. If you guys want some stickers, I do have stickers here. If you see me at a show, come up to me, grab a sticker. I handed out some stickers at the last show. But yeah, come up to me, grab a sticker, say, "Hey, Penguin, what's up?" And I'll give you a sticker. It's not a big deal. But I do have a code. It's going to be in the description of this video. It's a Linktree code. Click the code. You can do it on mobile. Even if you're listening, you can. It's in the description. It is a clickable code. Click on it. Follow everything. Wicked Turtle. I mean, it would be nice to have, if you guys could do some rep sports and get to pick up some RAZE or buy some merch. But here's the thing. I don't care about that. I'm not a big money guy. I'm not in here to be famous or to be rich. I'm here to create awesome content for you guys. And a simple follow, subscribe, and a like. That's all we need. And I'm okay with that. So if you just follow, be my friend on Facebook, follow, like. Oh yeah, and if you are on YouTube, by the way, click the bell so you guys know when I post. But yeah, I do have some things in the works. I know while you're watching this, right before this show was a brand new Penguin Eats. I got the Ghost Pepper Whopper Halloween sandwich. That was a very sizzling review. I suggest you guys try it out. I do have some new reviews coming. They're already filmed. I just got to edit them and put them up. And of course, I told you after the holidays, the Wicked Turtle Spotlight is a thing. I'm going to start filming for that. I do have some guests lined up for that. I have guests for the Slam lined up for that. So I gotta the thing is I have to do the reach outs. As soon as I make the reach outs, I'm gonna be taping those shows for the Slam. We are bringing the Slam back. So I'm gonna get my interview hat back on, and I'm gonna start interviewing some of my wrestling friends. It should be Penguin and Friends, right? the Penguin Igloo, or the Slam Jam. That's what it always is. It's back there. See it? See the Slam Jam back there on that pillow? That pillow, that's the Slam Jam pillow. You could pick that up in the store, which, by the way, is very comfy. So if you're one of those guys that are huggers and you like to hug stuff, you could totally hug this and be fine. So it's just like it's a little cheap plug there. But yeah, definitely want to start following Wicked Turtle more often, because again, I am going to be posting more. I told you What Up Peeps show is going to be turning into a every 2 weeks, every other week. It's an every other week show, so 2 shows per month for What Up Peeps, because I don't have time. I really don't. I have time to watch the movies and stuff, but I just don't have time to do all the editing and stuff. So, but I do have time to do every other week, and this will help me watch some movies and even TV shows. If I need to catch up on a TV show, it gives me more time than just a week to do it. And then also, if I have guests on, they have time to watch the show or watch a movie. So we're going to go every other week for that show. It's two a month. And then I said we still have Penguin Eats. And guess what? Wicked Turtle Gaming is going back on the air starting November 10th. Hopefully November 10th. We will be live game streaming our new games. I have a new game that I'm getting on November 10th. You're going to have to follow and watch us, because we're going to be doing this off of YouTube. It's going to be on our YouTube channel, which I'll share it to Facebook. But it's going to be our YouTube exclusive gaming, Wicked Turtle Gaming. And you're going to want to follow that on YouTube, definitely. So go on to YouTube and subscribe. Click the bell so you know when I'm going to start gaming, because I now have the opportunity now to stream my Nintendo. And I play a lot of games on Nintendo, and I love Nintendo a lot. And so I'll have the opportunity to play Nintendo now and stream it, and it'll be awesome. So you guys are going to have to you're definitely going to have to subscribe to us on YouTube. And I tell you, subscribe on YouTube. If you're onto YouTube and you're watching this on YouTube, and you just came up on this and say, oh, well, who the hell is a Penguin dude? And what the hell is a Wicked Turtle? Dude, subscribe. You'll see exactly who we are. So yeah, definitely Wicked Turtle Gaming making a comeback. We're going to be gaming a lot more here, and that's how I'm going to keep that algorithm pretty warmed up. I'm just going to start gaming a lot. So we're going to do some gaming. And again, I have a couple shows that are in the works, and good times are coming, guys. There really is. Good times and gals are coming, because some of our stuff is viewed by women, and that's awesome. And I welcome you here to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, so let's end this show now. We're running on 40 minutes now. It's probably like the longest one I've done by myself. So let's end the show now. Again, follow all those things, HTW, all the wrestlers, the maestro that I have in the description. And it's your boy the Penguin, and that's what's up. Blah blam. Thank you for tuning in to another Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all things Wicked by clicking the link tree in the description of this video. I'd like to take the time now to thank RAZE Energy Drinks as being the official sponsor of the Wicked Turtle Network. RAZE Energy Drinks gives you FRESH, which stands for Focus, Recovery, Energy, Stamina, and Hydration, with giving you no crash. RAZE Energy Drinks has 0 sugar, electrolytes, and BCAA aminos. Hashtag Raise Up, and go to your local GNC vitamin shop and get yourself a RAZE, or go to repsports.com, and where you can order all your RAZE in bulk by putting in promo code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that will be in the description of this video.